Well, it's finally springtime, and I don't know about you, but I'm excited about the warmer weather. Not only because it's spring, but because certain things have come into season. Aisling Fields is here with us from Sweet Grown, Alabama. Aisling, what's in season?
That's right, Kevin. So April is such a fun month. We still have a lot of those gorgeous greens that we had talked about in March, but a lot of our fresh produce is coming into season, our summer squash, and of course, those delicious strawberries. We are coming out with a You Pick strawberry article for our website that will list all of those You Pick strawberries. You can go to sweetgrownalabama.org to find those. It'll have their opening dates, their hours, how much a bucket of strawberries will cost to pick, and how much it will be. If you don't have time to pick, you can just run by the farm and snag one of those to go.
So how long does strawberry season run?
Typically, strawberry season kicks off in April. You can know that it's going to run through the end of May, and then in different parts of the state, we'll see that it might run for a few weeks in June.
All right. Well, nothing says summertime like fresh squash. So tell us about the squash. How long does that stay around, and more about squash?
Right. So summer squash, you can know that it's going to be in season all summer long. You can go to your farmers markets, farm stands, find a local farmer in your area, and you can enjoy some of that delicious squash. I know that I like to chop it up, add some local zucchini as well, and grill it. I think that's just a great way to enjoy some local squash.
And you said in a previous episode that we recorded here that you have people on your website that are telling folks how to prepare all of these great fruits and vegetables.
Absolutely. Our Sweet Grown Alabama ambassadors are fantastic. They are cooking on their respective Facebooks, Instagram, their social channels, telling folks about buying from local farmers and how to prepare it.
All right. Well, now we're getting in springtime, as we mentioned, on into summer. I imagine that a lot more farmers markets are beginning to open this time of year.
Right, so our farmers markets are opening up. A lot of people are going to enjoy these. We have a number of farmers markets in our database. You can go to sweetgrownalabama.org, click the drop down, type in farmers markets, and all in your area, you will find the farmers markets that are open, their hours, their address, and sometimes a phone number that you can call and just make sure that they're still rocking and rolling.
All right. Now, we always talk about what has just come into season, but we also always talk about the things that are always in season. And we've got an example of some of those over here. And I wanted to ask you specifically about the milk. Blue Ribbon Dairy is up in Tallahassee. That's kind of a small dairy operation. Hornsby Farms over in Lee County, they're kind of a small operation. But right next to that, we've got Priester's Pecans here. They are a very large company. So how is it that such a small company and large companies are all under the banner of Sweet Grown Alabama?
So at Sweet Grown Alabama, we want to support all Alabama farmers, whether that be grocery stores, larger companies like Priester's. You know, they ship nationally, but they buy a lot of local pecans to put in their little pecan candies or their pecan pies, and they support Alabama's economy. So as long as you are a farmer in Alabama, you know, we want to have your back and help you market your product, whether you're a smaller dairy farm or a larger company like the Priesters.
Okay. You've mentioned it a couple of times, but one last time, tell everybody where they can find where to get local produce, fresh fruits and vegetables in their area.
Right. If you are looking to find local products in your area, make sure to visit sweetgrownalabama.org.
All right, Aisling Fields from Sweet Grown, Alabama, thanks for being with us today. Coming up right after this break, Stacy Little is making every child's favorite, chicken tenders. But his version is a little more crunchy thanks to a saltine breading.
Hi, I'm Scott Penton with Penton Farms. My family grows strawberries in Forbina, Alabama. Here at Penton Farms, we grow a wide variety of stuff, peaches, strawberries, pumpkins, a lot of vegetables. We have a You Pick strawberry patch. It's open mid-March to sometime early June. Strawberries is a real important crop to us. It's one of our three major crops, along with pumpkins and peaches. The biggest challenge growing strawberries is the weather, because we can't control the rain, we can't control the cold. About the 1st of October, we'll plant new plants, and then we have to water them and baby them, take care of them, you know, in the fall. And when it finally gets cold, we'll cover them up. And then we have to uncover them when they start blooming, and then cover them up more cold. So it's constant covering and uncovering there for a couple of months. And then we'll start picking usually mid-March. You ought to come to us to buy strawberries or any local farmer because they're going to taste so much better. It's not a knock on Florida, California, or strawberries from anywhere else, but to ship them and put them in grocery stores, they have to pick them a lot greener, and we pick them ripe. Or you can come pick them yourself, pick them ripe. What they need to look for is the reddest strawberries, the ripest ones, because they're going to be the sweetest. And when you pick it, you don't want to pull the strawberry. You just grab it and you snap it like that and it snaps right off. If you pull it, it's hard to get them off and you'll bruise your strawberry. At Penton Farms, we do a good bit to educate the public. They've never grown up around a farm, and we tell them how we grow strawberries and like planting onions in the middle of the strawberries. We're just saving space. It's not for bugs or anything like that. We answer any questions they have. It's a good opportunity for families to come out, spend time together, picking strawberries, playing on the playground, having a good time, being out here outside in the open. I'm Scott Penton with Penton Farms, and strawberries are sweet-grown Alabama.
Discover what's growing in your neck of the woods at sweetgrownalabama.org.
What we eat, what we wear. It all starts somewhere. And if it's good, it usually starts with a farmer. And that somewhere is right here in Alabama. In a field, in a barn, on a tractor. Right now, there's a farmer starting something good for all of us. And it all starts right here in Alabama.
There's no such thing as downtime when you own a farm. This is your land. You tend it and try to get the most from it, no matter the weather or time of day. It's been that way for generations. And for generations, your local quality co-op store has been there for you, with a full range of agriculture supplies and services, from feed to fertilizer, seed to grain storage, and the right hardware for any application. You'll always find what you need, plus friendly, knowledgeable advice at your local quality co-op store. There's one near you.
For more Simply Southern, follow us on social media. And while you're online, visit our website, simplysouthern.tv.net. Simply Southern continues in a moment.
Sweet Grown Alabama, we just saw it as such an amazing platform to be able to market for farmers and small Alabama businesses.
Being a niche producer, a commercial mushroom laboratory, it's very important that we kind of get the word out about who we are. And Sweet Grown has been monumental in helping us do that.
I think just support your local community, your neighbor. That's the backbone.
Discover what's growing in your neck of the woods at sweetgrownalabama.org.